Hey my friend, welcome to my channel. I'm Ability. If you're new here, I've made a couple hundred videos about consciousness and things like that. And I don't like it when YouTubers say, I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and the reason, and they give some excuse. It's like, you don't really want to hear that. But I do want to make a point about uploading videos and sharing content on social media. Sometimes you can get a good piece of advice or wisdom, or you'll have an epiphany. We're actually painting the garage right now. We're remodeling my whole garage and turning it into a studio, and I just made a Home Depot trip. But anyways, yeah, so this epiphany or this great piece of advice or philosophy will come to you. And then instead of taking a moment and taking a deep breath and letting it resonate and sink in and permeate your mind and your spirit for you, maybe this message was meant for you, right? For you to evolve. What do? You take out your phone and you instantly share it on social media or make a video or have to tell somebody about it, or like, but what if all things weren't meant to be shared? What if sometimes you have a powerful moment or an epiphany and it's just meant just for you? This is your turn to take care of yourself. This is a time for you to grow. You know, I have like 6 YouTube channels, and one is about to hit 100,000 subscribers, my Keith Kalfas channel, and I make a substantial amount of money with my online business now, and I feel very fortunate. It's been a lot of hard work, and I really put my time in. But anyways, I've had more personal growth in the past probably, year than I've had in the last 3 or 4 years. And it was because I've really, and I'm making this video to say, have not been uploading as much content to social media. If you by chance follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, and I have like 20 pieces of content going up per day, but I've actually hired virtual assistants to help me do all that because I just was sick and tired of social media. It really does suck you away from your life's work. Man, it's a crazy wind today. It takes you away from your life's deepest work. Excuse me. That feels so good to just say that. So, be careful of your habits. Do your habits have a hold of you to a point where it's unhealthy? That's what I'm saying. It feels so good and so peaceful to just be quiet and be alone and not to be rushing. And here's another thing in neuroscience, and Brennan Burchard talks about this stuff. Like, if you're working very hard and you're spending a lot of physical energy and brain power, and then you finally get a couple minutes to take a little break, get something to drink, use the bathroom, or sit down and use the bathroom, something like that. Like, you take a couple minute break. What is the first thing that most people do? I know I do this. I grab my phone and start looking at everything and scrolling and checking, doing what's called the OCD loop, where you start checking all your stuff. Well, that's actually so unhealthy for your brain, because sometimes just going, even closing their eyes, because the receptors for your eyes, it uses so much of the prefrontal cortex just to visualize and decode all of this data. What if we just took a minute to just close your eyes and breathe? So your energy centers don't, overheat, start spilling over like an erupting volcano to where you become neurotic, right? Now, I can say one thing that is for sure. This sounds pretty shallow, but I'm talking to my old self. Money now allowed me which is pretty spiritually immature, money in the bank allowed me to finally relax for a moment, here and there, to be able to take a breath because I know my bills are paid. For the last, for 20 years when I was running and living hand to mouth, I never relaxed for a minute. And if you can't relax, or you have reasons why, or you think everything's gonna fall apart, or you're gonna die if you don't have, it's that sympathetic nervous system, the part of your brain that's the fight or flight response that keeps you in a constant reactive state. You will actually lose out on a lot of personal development. So when you feel safe and you're not in fear, and you experience more love and gratitude and well-being, and you're in the moment and you're present and you feel like you're in your body, you feel rested, you feel connected, you feel holistic. Hey, look at that. I just need to take some buzzers and buzz that. Did I miss that? Or does that grow more now all of a sudden? This is bullshit. Anyways, when you feel more holistic. I keep yawning. I haven't yawned all day. I don't know what's going on. Did I make you yawn? Let me know in the comments below if I made you yawn. There's a deep sense of peace that just flows. Oh, I can feel it flowing all the way through my fingertips right now. And unconditional love will flow through you. Dr. Wayne Dyer talked about, what was her name? Not Peace Pilgrim or something. It said you'll know when you've reached enlightenment when you have moments of overwhelming unconditional love and peace. You can just start crying for no reason. You have so much love and peace flowing through you. You see everything and everybody through the eyes of love. Imagine that. Being in a state of unconditional. To me, yawning, aside from being tired, happens when you are actually, when your nervous system is relaxing and letting go, and surrendering. It's like, yeah, truth. Let the truth flow, right?